Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Captain of Industry. It's been a week, Christmas time and all that stuff. So, yeah, it was a bit rough, but we're here, we're back. And I was able to do some intermittent terraforming off camera, so we can jump back in and do some more building. We have a couple of things to take a look at, so let's go ahead and do that now. So the area here that used to be the first sand mine, which was huge, had not only been all filled in with stone, but is nearly all filled in with dirt as well. However, we are getting close to the end of the dirt here. And when I say end, I really mean the end of it. We'd have to dig down into the ground to get more dirt out. So instead of doing that, I have started, just barely, doing one other thing. It seems as if the dirt here is quite a bit deeper than the dirt in other places. So I'm going to skim the dirt off this end of this upper area here. Eventually this whole upper area is going to go down anyways, but for now we can at least skim the dirt off of it and use it. And then we have also this area back here. It was also filling in with rock and slag, and I've covered it with dirt as well because we're going to actually use it, including building some rails down there and then having a base here. Also, this is complaining, so let's go take a look at what we left off with here. We could, let's see. Yeah, we could take this one out and keep it going for at least a little while longer here. At least that much more and this much more. And they're filling in here, which is great. I can also do a little bit more of this, which is also great. Something like that for now. And then, let's see. We also have been digging out quite a bit of sand here. I have been advancing the sand mine over here, more importantly, because, well, if we go to the sand train, the sand mine 3 has a higher priority, which is this one. Than the sand mine 4, so we can get rid of this and get it all out of here and all those things. They are scooping the sand out of here, though. There is a fair bit left here, but we are scooping it out, and that's the important part. So why don't we do a little bit more planning of that for now, and let's see how far we can get. We did have to get a little bit of limestone out of this area, but what are you going to do, you know? It is what it is. Like 3 there, like that there, and more and more. All right, so we're getting a little bit of limestone out of here, but eventually we'll have to get all that limestone out, so it'll be fine. Iron is nearly done. Good done? Yes. We'll eventually want to fill this back in with up to level 3, of course. This level here, we already actually have a little bit of it marked with slag and or rock. Here, I guess I did allow slag dumping here because you can see the slag being dumped here. This was all one sloped area here, and now it's not. And so once that's done, I think I'm going to move them over to get this little bit of iron out of here, and then we'll probably do this one after that. After that, we have to come all the way over here, and then way over there. And then there's also... No, there's not any in this end of the island. Okay, that's it then. There is iron, though, on the world map. At least I think there is. I hope there is. Let's see. Tab for map? Yes. Tab for map. Let's see. That's rock, coal, quartz, limestone. Is there iron on the world map? It appears there's actually... Oh, no, that's bauxite. It appears there's actually not iron on the world map. Weird. I guess once we run out of iron, we run out of iron. So yeah, you need some help with the copper, which means I just need to toggle you over to copper for a while. I've been forcing it to get the rock out of here just so that it's out of the way when it's time to get copper, but we can do that. So what's the intention here? What's the intention for this area? Remember we left off on the medical supplies rebuild here? That's what it's going to be going on that area. So we're going to move that up here. Let's build the rails first. because, well, we can use them. Be ready here. Let's see. This comes out there, I think. Yep, looks like it. All right, then we just keep going straight here. All the way down to where we no longer need to go. Let's go all the way to there. Same thing for you. Come out that far. Raven, welcome in. We'll go there, and then we'll come all the way down here. And then we're going to want to have a crossing somewhere in this area. Let's grab a 2-lane crossing, like one of these. I'm good, Raven. How are you? We'll put one right here, at least for now. May do another one, but let's Unity build that so we have it right away. Then cross there. That'll be important because they're doing this right now. Not great. We're putting in new rails so we can put the medical supplies we left off with down here. We are also dumping dirt in this area. That's just to square this off a bit. It'll soon be done, I suspect. So we are scooping a lot of dirt out of here. As it appeared, we are also still scooping the last of the dirt out of here. So, I'm not sure. I'm going to leave this for now because I may have to still have some temporary holding dirt. But eventually I'm going to replace that, I think, with just large bin storage so that we can more easily manage it. But I'm not certain yet. And then this is also filling in with dirt here in the old sand mine, finally. So, let's see. Over here, I want to move this whole station, this whole factory. Let's cut it. These two parts here first. We got to do the other one separately because it's weird. And we'll do something like this. And then this one. Whoa, a little too far there, Willie. See the sand pit in full? Yeah, it's almost done. It's really, finally, almost done. And this will go over here someplace. We're going to need 6. We also will need a hydrogen station on one side or the other. I think maybe this side? I think maybe this side, because this side has these up here anyways. We also need to configure all these stations properly. So this one should be split up, and we should add in a hydrogen station like this one, which is actually going to be a hydrogen station instead of just being labeled a hydrogen station like this is. There, and then we'll connect all that up. Let's see. You're done again. Let's cancel this for now. I'm gonna put you back on rock duty, I think. Oh, this has also made some progress too. I didn't show that to everybody yet. Let's see this and that. We are pushing our way out past the mountain now, out to sea. However, I screwed up a little bit. I managed to dump some dirt out here, so I'm gonna try and scoop it back out again. Just because I would rather reuse that dirt and use it properly, or use it better than the way that would be used there, the way that it's there. So we'll see if I can get at least some of it up. I will spend the time to do so. So let's see. We need to configure all these stations. Oh no, this shouldn't be a hydrogen export. This should be a hydrogen import. We need a different station. We need one like this one. And that should go this way. Actually, it should go this way. Like that. But I did not redo the farms yet. No. Still got a lot to go before we can get that done, I think. Alright, so this is hydrogen in. Everything else is... Actually, everything else is import. Wait a minute. Did I screw all this up? No, I just screwed those up. I accidentally copied a hydrogen loading station for all the fluid inputs here. Didn't I? Let's see. We have... No, wait. We have... We do have a fluid... Wait a damn minute. What do we have here? Not you. We have we have acid coming in. What's our other liquid here? Carbon dioxide out. Oh, geez. I can't remember how this works. Okay, so we got steel and plastic coming in here. That's these two. And then here we have plastic again, but we have ethanol. Ethanol's made here. It needs sugar and oxygen. Oxygen is being made over here. Sugar is going to come in here. These are loading stations. Those shouldn't be loading stations. All right, we got to redo some of these then. Bummer. This import here goes to down here, which is nitrogen. Okay, that one's an import also. So yeah, these are all backwards. Nitrogen in, acid in. How did I manage to do that? Okay, so it's the bucket stations. I might not have a loading or an unloading. Oh yeah, I do. I have sand here that's unloading. Okay, let's take care of this because I screwed it up. Everybody was surprised. That goes. This goes. This goes. These liquid stations also go, but we'll flip that later. This one, though, should be a loading station because it is the slag output. Yes, it is slag. So that one stays. Okay, good. Oof. How are you doing, Raven? Let's see. Here. That. And then this will go. I gotta take those out. There. Here. Where does this last one go? Is it on the bottom? Amazing how I can't remember that much that far. So yes, we have a flat and a loose here. We have a liquid and a loose here. Then we have a liquid and a loose here. Alright. So this station, since it's nitrogen import and that's a acid import, these both need to be replaced with import fluids, not export fluids. And we easily have one of those because we actually have one right here. Although I do need to tweak it a little bit. It should not have this pipe here or this pipe here. At the very least, not that either. And now let's take this, flip that. That'll go here and here. Big dirt dump. You are done. All right. That's great. What to do with you now? You could go join this one to get more dirt out faster, I suppose. Although, is that going to be a problem pretty soon? Yeah, this is done already. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to scoop too much out. I don't know what to do with that excavator then. I don't feel like I need it at the moment, so I'm gonna not take it. You're gonna scoop out just a bit more, and then we're gonna call you done because you're just gonna fill this corner in. And then we'll use it, or we'll get more of it when we actually need it. This here, all of this here can go. Yeah, so I'll just leave one there, and we'll try to remember to check on it. Let's see. So I think this can come down just a little bit. Oh, what did I do? I remember seeing the scarecrow hat before. We can do that one. Probably in the bottom of the box, but because we don't do it very often, so we can do that one. Or the boonie. The boonie is the sort of outback Australia-looking hat. Let's do somewhere in this height, I think. And then this one can be aligned with the other one, maybe? No, they should be up higher. Need more points? Oh. Well, maybe not, because these are all real close. Let's go where these two are kind of centered. Something like that. So maybe I will move these back up then. And I'll align this bottom station with the other bottom station. Down one more like that. Not sure how much space I want to give in between here though, either. But we also need to kind of plan out what the train parts are going to look like here too. In somewhere here in the middle. Move it this way a little bit, maybe. And then split that into two parking lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that's fine enough. We'll just trim a couple of those off. This goes there. Okay. And then I also need these curves. And, yeah, that'll work. Oh, 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 oh. There we are. Okay. Okay, I'm oof by 1 here. You know what? Actually, maybe I don't do that like that. Because how the heck am I going to split this? Unless... Crazy idea time. Now, that obviously doesn't fit right there. But if I move this down a bit, like this, somehow, then I could do, let's see, those, what color are these curves here? Doesn't tell me. Are they this curve, which is red curves? They are red curves. Okay, so I could conceivably do a red curve loop-de-loop here. Like that. And the same over here. Like that. And into the parking lots. And this would go into that. Oops, wrong button. That could go up much higher too then. Not go that high though. I don't like where that one ends, though. Or that one. How much room is actually taken up by these trains? Not very much. This one's bigger, but I don't need that much space for these little trains. So I could conceivably shorten these a bit. Actually, this one though, if I were to do this, I think I want to push this over even more here. Let's see where we want this aligned. Let's go. There. Which means that this it's just weird enough to be amusing. Could go somewhere like there. I don't know what's chirping. And then could this all get moved over enough and then put exits on these? Fit properly. Copy this whole thing that far. Flip. Not yet, but soon. It'll fit properly. Take this out for a moment. Just do this part, and then we'll squeeze that in between. It's on the right spot. Looks like a boat or a swan. Did I shorten these? No. I need to shorten these by some amount. Alon, welcome. You're trying to make train tracks or maybe a mustache or a swan? Yes. As they say in Spain, porque no los dos. Okay, so I need to take out 2 blocks here, like that, and 2 blocks here, like that. Let's see, here, you can shift over, oopsie, this way, and you can shift over that way. This gets put back where it was, oopsie, there we are. And then this just needs to get shifted over a bit. Now that I screwed that up in this process. Kind of, because it shouldn't really be centered there. That's the problem. But it is what it is, and that's what I want it to look like, so we're going to go with it. Alright, that's that. And then here. Guess what I should also do? Make sure this fits in here before we get too far ahead of ourselves. And I want to put it... roughly centered. But I don't know what the hell center is going to be. I think that's going to be center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I like it over one more this way. Right there. Centered. Totally centered. The 2 loop thing is... I know it. Yep. It's fine. It's not what I wanted entirely, but it's fine. I would have rather have it centered in between the blocks, but in order to make them fit the way they are, it is what it is. Let's do this now. Although I don't really need all of this, and I can't actually even fit all of it. I do want it for the purposes of planning the rails here. Then we're just going to delete this part, and then some of these. Maybe not that much of those. It looks good, yeah. Exactly. So that's an output there. We also need one of these outputs here, and this one can go both directions, even though we don't need it going both directions right now. It can for later reasons. There. And here. It amuses me mostly. That's kind of what my my main reason is here. Let's go ahead and make some of these tracks so. Okay, maybe all of these tracks so. While that's happening, let's configure all of these stations so that we have the right item coming in at the right place at the right time. This is, God only knows, sugar. This is sugar. And sugar, oh, this is medical, what are they called again? Medical parts, some things? Medical supplies. Nope. Med supplies, and then this is sugar. Sugar. Batman, welcome in. You think I got all the tracks? Good. Alright, that's sugar. Sweet. This input here goes into these as well. It's not oxygen, so it's ammonia. Ammonia. I should do is take this and copy it. And I can just paste it here and edit this part. If I could type, that would be great. And then we can take that and paste it in like that. Next is rock. Of all things, rock. And then the next one is here, which is acid. Oh, we're full on dirt. Uh-oh. Let's go deal with that. Come back to this. You are done. And we need a place to dump the dirt. So we could just dump some of it back in here. We're going to need kind of have a buffer for the dirt that we do get anyways. So I can just do this times a little bit. And then this, just have a little corner of this thing to fill in the dirt. Vicini, we can blame Caledor. Sounds like a good plan. Acid, and then this is you, which are what? Poppies. Poppies. Man, my typing is awful today. Oopsie. Day. And then here we have the other thing going into that, which is glass. Oh, wait. And then glass. All right. Back over here. You are... Not you. You are... hydrogen. We don't have to change anything here. It's just where the hydrogen comes in to provide fuel for the trains. And then we have plastic or steel here. I think I'll do plastic first. Then steel can stay, but we need to rename the station. And I do have the steel being split here at the moment, but I think I'll just take it as two outputs here and connect one of them to that belt, and then to connect the other one to that belt going the other way. Next after steel is the output of the carbon dioxide. Yes. Oops. Are you not exporting that dirt, or is it just that backed up? It was just that backed up. Okay. Carbon dioxide. And then we have the output of slag. Oops. I also need to put stations in here. And then we have the output of med supplies 2. Yep. That goes toward making the stuff for the station. Oopsie. And then med supplies 3. Because that goes to the base, to the town. And these should actually be loading stations, not unloading stations. Shit. Let's just toggle them instead of bringing them in anew. And then just move this out of the way. Flip, 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 flip. Gotta flip the boxes too. Like that. Still working on all those rails. Okay, take your time. Okay, so that takes care of all of that. Now we just need to hook up, hook up all of the, yeah. Ugh, okay. Give me a hassle. Oh, gotta deal with this first. You go away, and you go away, and you go in. That's what we're doing right now. This, copy that. You let me do this? Yes, you will. Okay, delete that. Delete this. You go there. You go there. I copy one of these and put it if I can. There. And there. There. And there. Delete you. Delete you. Backwards, though. I gotta flip some of these. Yeah, if I build from right to left, then they get built backwards. Oh. That's why. Fine. It's easy to flip them. Okay. And then this pipe also gets split here. No. And it goes like this. Over all the way to here. And then over. Actually, that's right. All the way over to here. Great. All right. And then you, my friend, do that. Try this differently. That worked out okay. Let's do that instead. If I put that one on the end, I might need to put a junction on. All right, there we go. The juice is loose and you are stuck. All right. Where are you guys supposed to go? Uh-oh, we're jammed up. We're jamming. That's not flowing anymore. These are done. How many trucks can I spare to come and help this? Dozen? Yes, that'll work. Oh, that won't work anymore. I goofed that. Let's do this. And then we'll do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Let's do it like this. I could potentially put more out here, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Do I not have anywhere else trucks can dump stuff? I have this. Why are they not coming? Oh, they are coming out here to dump stuff. All right, well then. Good. Why are you all not doing? Oh, because you're supposed to dump into here. And there's just not enough trucks to take this. All right. In that case, let's do this instead. I do not want one going on middle, slight right. Do not want one over there, but I do want one here. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I just use the trucks to fill that in. Oopsie. Hold down shift, Wally. There you go. Let's stop there for right now. Let's just regular build these, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have the trucks fill this part in here. I do need that other excavator, though, now. We can finish this part here. There. And I'll have the trucks go ahead and fill this in here. That. Okay. We can delete this again now. And that can be toggled. And that can be toggled. This will flow back. Oopsie, I forgot to unpause this one. That'll flow into there eventually. Right now it's going to just hang out. We're going to keep emptying this as fast as we can. We have a lot of crap backed up because I wasn't paying attention. So it's going to take a little bit of time. A little bit. But this is going well here. I'll probably take this out. And that. Some of this. All that. Good. How goes the track business here? Let's see if we can Unity any of this. Some of it. That'll alleviate some of the truck woes here. We need the gravel, and we don't have the gravel. Luckily, they will... This is one of those weird instances where it'll just build whatever we have. Here, making gravel like crazy. And we have all this stuff to build. And that should finish those up. Okay, good. And then you. Couple hundred yet. Every time it goes down, I think it's the trucks picking it up to carry it out here. So I think it's still building some of that, even though... Maybe not. Hard to tell. Maybe not. At least we have plenty of rock. Alright, there we go. Tracks are done. Except for these. Oops. Tracks are done. Okay. So let's give it a bit of a minute, and then we can start building the stations and things. How is this going? Excavator hasn't made it out here yet. No surprises there. You've filled this in already. Excellent. You're starting to dump here too. That's good. This is probably not going to need all these anymore, so we'll go ahead and take that down. The biggest issue here is that now that we're dumping it into the ocean again, we don't have as much accumulating here. But with 2 belts coming in nonstop and only 1 belt going out, we are accumulating, which is fine. It's actually not nonstop, but 2 belts coming in regularly. This should hopefully be depleting. It would be great if it were. Looks like it is. There's still a bunch coming in, but it's just got to get itself cleaned up, straightened up. So it's fine. Capable of outputting 450? yeah, 450 out of here every minute. So it'll be fine. It'll catch up eventually. Just way, way, way far behind. And they're helping by taking some of it up here to dump too. So this got finished. This did not get finished. Why the heck? Okay. That's bothersome. Borrow one of you. I'm going to borrow the truck, so it won't be worth it, but this plus maybe some more dirt. I think it was because the trucks were overloaded, so they weren't keeping this empty. Able to keep that empty because they were so busy dealing with this thing. I guess that's the advantage it's using the Unity to build everything, is that then the trucks don't have to be the ones to do it. Yes. I want to check, make sure that these are all red. Before we do this, they should all be, but you never know. Some of them we're going to have to bring in materials. We'll have to figure that out yet, but yeah, I'm glad we didn't try to wedge this in, by the way, over here, because it wouldn't have fit. No. Too big. But we can hook up all of these outputs, too. Right. So this plastic goes this way. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, plastic on the bottom. Okay. Because it's, yeah, there's a lot more of it. This here. You come out, and we'll go to here. Steel needs to be lifted this high. There and there. You'll go here. And you'll go there. We'll take this middle section out. And we'll flip this that way. And then we'll take this tail section out here. Actually, in that case, maybe this should have been up there too. Yeah. Okay, that takes care of you. This is carbon dioxide out. That's you. Let's take this way. And how much carbon dioxide is this? Is it really only a single small pipe? 16 and 16. That's already 32. And then this is... Oh yeah, these are only 4s. 6 times 4 is 24. Yeah, it is only a single small pipe. Okay. But I want to take it down this way a little bit more. And into here. Across to here. And then down and into there. That. Take this segment out right here. That should be fine. You are slag, and you will be shot straight into there. Look at that. Not quite. Wait, maybe? Does that look weird? I don't know. Okay. And then this one is this, and I think I'm going to move it up here. Yeah, up there. Where I want it. This goes here. Do I want this to split evenly? I don't know. Probably, yes. We're only making enough for 1-to-1, though. We need 48 times 2. We're only making 48 times 2. But think about that a little bit. And then this one's kind of oof by 1. But we'll just take it back to there. Back by 1 here, and then into there. So, oof by 1. Hydrogen only goes here. Okay. And then over here we have this one, which is sugar. To here. Take this part out. And then we have nitrogen, which I think I'm going to do like this into that side instead. How much of that do we actually need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Plus 6 plus 6. Yeah, we're fine. Jonathan, welcome in. This one's oof by 1 as well. This is rock. Let's do here to there. We are wearing the tentacle hat. How you doing, Jonathan? Been better. I feel you. Okay, what the heck? There it is. This one here is acid. Which is this one? Yeah. That one I want to take this way. Down by 1. Into here. To this point. And then into the tank right there. Take you out. That should take care of those 2 inputs, and then the final 2 are here. You are poppies, and you are glass. Now, glass is going to need an elevator here, and then that'll come out here and plug into that guy. Let's see, and then you can delete this, and that should be good. Should be. Should be. Alrighty. So... you get this done? No. Getting there, but no. Problem is the dirt's going to back up. A whole lot I can do about that, though. Just not going to allow dumping, and we'll just have to deal with it. Alright, so that part is done. I think... I don't know what the heck the trucks are all doing right now, other than just being busy. But we can go ahead and get the stations started here. Up to there. Plus this. And then up to here. Like that. How goes this thing? Going. This got filled in. Almost filled in. One tiny little spot right there that didn't get filled in. Papu of the Hut. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. 14 viewers. Captain of Industry. Papo? Oh, okay. Yep. Papu. I gotcha. Yep. Okay. I saw your, about thing there. Welcome in. All the raid hype. Yes, indeed. Tyrillin, welcome in. What the heck? What's going on? We are playing on a Dragon Tail, and we are doing some terraforming. We are also working on some factories. We have a new medical supplies factory going in here. Oh, the remotes didn't work. Yep, gotcha. We also have a bunch of other train-based factories going. It's a little bit slow going on that because we're trying to design everything as we go. But also doing rebuilds and expansions and all of those types of things. So there's a lot going on here. But what's up? What were you working on tonight? Love the game. You're working on trying to save your playthrough and failing miserably. Yeah, we're on some fairly easy settings. I wanted to focus more on building and not fighting the death spirals all the time. So we're going a little easy on myself here. The food issue is killing you? Ugh. Yeah, I can believe it. I should check what our food situation is. Full. Sausage and cake. Yep, we have upgrades to do on sausage and cake, so that's fine. You're done? Good, you're done. Let's get you back out of there. Where the heck is it? Here. Oopsie. Let's see. I want you to do anything. I don't think so. Dragon Tail. So we're still only basically here in the center, but we're trying to square it off a bit, make it a little bit more useful. Clean coastlines and things. Standardizing, hopefully on level 4, up to layer 3 of rock where it needs to be filled in, and then 1 layer of dirt on top everywhere. We'll see how that plays out too, because yeah, we ran a little low on dirt. Speaking of dirt, are you done? You are done. Okay, let's do this. And let's allow you to re-dump some dirt in here again. Oops. No, it was right. There. And then there. You watch all the time? Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurks. I appreciate all lurks. We are simulcast on YouTube, so if you are interested in you know, keeping an eye on things and keeping track of things, then you can come and check me out over there too. Even if you can't watch live, you can always watch VODs over there on the YouTubes. That's going. So we have this all built now. Excellent. We might as well get, actually we should probably get some of these stations included in the routes, where possible. Hydrogen, let's see, it's gonna go in here and in there. Priority 11 should be fine for that to stay the same. Can I even get your trucks upgraded to that level? I feel you. Let's see, wood, copper, concrete, steel. Add another one in here for steel. Where the hell is steel? Over here. Steel. Oh, I forgot to add the empty thing. Hydrogen, I forgot to add that as well. Empty. You will persist, adapt, and overcome. A little bit of PMA, positive mental attitude. Over there. And empty a product. And plastic. Everything else we have to bring in another way. And we also have to figure out how we're going to export the CO2 and the slag, because we don't have a way to dump that yet. Exactly. Magic could work, Jonathan. It could work. We don't have a way to bring in acid or ammonia. We don't have a way to bring in rock even yet. But at least we can get those things that we can in here, and then we can just set up some temporary truck drops or something to handle the rest of it. We'll get this factory built. That'll be the next important piece. Matter of fact, it was that set that helped you realize you needed to single load your trains. Too much confusion at the unloads. Yeah, I'm going factorial rules here, man. 1-4-1 trains, single load, single product per train, single product per route, even. Oopsie, wrong button. There we are. Priorities where I need them. So, like, my maintenance has a higher priority than everything else, just because I want maintenance to not die. Yeah, so we have at the moment, make it easy for future Wally. Yeah, if I ever get there. So we have a bit of a smelting here, although most of the stuff is being still delivered by truck. We have a construction parts build here that also is providing able to provide a few more things over here. All the kind of non-edible things for the town once we have the town redone a little bit. Gotcha. Factory trains are worse. Oh dear. And then we also have a factory right here for maintenance, and that is doing all 3 maintenances in one place. Hydrogen is our fuel source for everything. So we're making it out of crude, although I was given a hint that you can make it with trades much easier. So we probably will do that at some point. I just haven't done it yet. We're going to use this space here to rebuild oil processing. I want to rebuild that though, just so we have that all being done from crude. My base looks very well designed. I appreciate it. It was a cluster F of a mess that is in the process of getting improved. A lot of the original factories for everything were these kind of little setups like this. Are all being truck fed. So now that I have trains really going, I can do train fed factories. So we're expanding as we go too. Like for example, this here was kind of a nightmare of a setup, and we need to replace that a bit. We don't have enough workers. Ooh, I forgot about that. Shit. Okay, well let's improve and unity that. And we'll get some people in here. Although I could... Oh, we were going to disable half of this anyway, weren't we? Yeah. All right. Pause this. This and this. This, and one of these. 1, 2, 3 of these. I think one of those, one of these. 2 of these, and 1 of those. That fixes the worker issue. I'm going to have a bunch of extra workers now, but that's all right. We'll need them. Because we don't entirely need this full base yet. We only need really half of it. Although I may end up activating the parts up to this point. Like, so these 2 rows and this one fully, and this not doing this and these yet. We'll see how that plays out. So, bringing in stuff via truck. How do I want to handle that? Great question, Wally. Why, thank you, Wally. I think what we should do is we should come over here and let's start with one item at a time. Let's bring in acid. Copy this. Put the bucket for acid, the truck to drop it off, over here. One more space, maybe. And then take the pipe, which we don't really even need, the Mark III pipe here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here. Like this. I could have done that, actually. That would be fine. Let's do that. Flip that back the other way. And then make that so. The next thing we need here is poppies. We'll do the same thing. We'll come over here to the old build. We'll grab our poppy bucket. do the same damn thing. Oh, that's why I wanted this set back by 1. Because pipe works fine. But poppies or other goods are not going to work fine. Let's see, how high does this need to go? 1, 2, I think. Nope, it's 3. Oh, pillars. I gotta push this back by 1 more then. I don't like that pipe being that dirty. Let's push this back. There. Now it should work. Yep. Gotta have pillars on both ends. There we go. Let's see. This dirty pipe can be cleaned up here. You go to there. You hop and go to there. Those dang things always getting in the way. Yes. Make all that so. Once again. Let's see. Rocks even got to come in via this method. We're gonna get rock on the trains eventually, but I should probably prioritize it a bit, but I'm not. You can go there and there. Make that so. Ammonia. That's not the ammonia spot, Ollie. Make it so. This is sugar. Alright, glass is fine. We're bringing in poppies there. These are outputs. We'll have to handle the outputs, but we can do that separately. This is an output as well. We'll have to handle that. We can do that separately. Carbon dioxide is an output. Steel and plastic are both handled. Hydrogen is handled as well. So the outputs, definitely want to handle the slag output and the other output, carbon dioxide output. Let's just grab both of those since they're right next to each other. Flip that down. Here they come. This will go there. There. Hitting the lurk button as you go find some sustenance. I appreciate the lurk. Thanks for the raid, and thanks for bringing in your people. enjoy your trip around the stars. So... and that can go there. Yes, Captain. Alright, so that takes care of those. And then these, for their outputs, I guess we can do the same kind of thing. Let's see, why not? Check, make sure this one's not goofy. Actually, I should just copy this one. Put it down here. And just change it. Because I could have that one configured goofily over there. For this, we need flat lifts here. Ah. Misfired. There. Goes to there. One of these. We do one of these. And we do one of these. Alright, there you go. Now, hopefully that means that this stuff is starting. I have a recollection. I intend to do that way. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see. You need sugar. Bringing in the sugar? Yes, you are. Great. Sweet. Still a lot of dirt to eat through, so I probably will need to expand that again. Alright, sugar's coming in. That's good. Why was that belt slow? Plastic and steel are all here. This should be making, it is, ethanol. That's going to go into here. Making the disinfectants. We're already making the medical equipment. So that goes into here to make those level 1. This is, I see these already coming along, these antibiotics. That's good. So that's going into making level 2s. Those will go into this, half of this, and then up here we have something missing. Oh, we're not. No, we don't. Okay, good. This is where I did the direct inputs here. Because I have that taken care of now with the acid. We're making these things, and that means we're making it capable of making these things. But it's only running at half speed, so that's fine. But what we could do is, as I mentioned before, unpause the stuff back here, which I think includes the oxygen also. Iron Ducks, take that stupid hat off. Welcome in. How have you been? Let's see. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. I do have extra pipe here. Take that out. Go ahead and Unity that out of there. Don't need it. Well, I have it. Tired AF. I am doing better. I also had tiredness issues recently, but better. Iron Ducks' choice. Alright. Let's see. We need 16. Now, if we're going to turn all this on. We need all but that. So I do need all this on. Keep wearing that toupee. Yeah, let's... we're not really using these yet, though. So maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I do, but I don't. Let's take out... Let's get this thing ready here. This, that... This, that, this all get deleted. They can empty out as they will, but they can all get deleted. You've been better. I have been better. I'm going to have some extra bits here, which I'm going to have to try and force into this system over there, but we'll figure that part out when we get there. I might have to cheese in a few temporary belts in order to get it to work. We'll figure that out. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do this. You. Did you. Over here, oh, we can also get rid of you and you. Not so much that one, but actually, let's copy this one. We're gonna have to move it. Put it up here. They've got to find a place to empty all that shit first, so it takes them a little bit. I'm going to do this also. So that they take this stuff elsewhere. We're also going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to have a copy of it over here and it'll be a requester. Let's also take this down. I don't know what to do with you. I don't really want more than 3 here just because it gets a little bit too much and overwhelms this system. Although it doesn't look like it is right now. Nevertheless. Oh, because they're dumping a lot of it here. That's why. Alright, that's fine. nearly full, so I'm going to go ahead and give them an extra block here. For future reasons. And you're also bored. I have 2 excavators I'm not using right now. You're going to eventually stop producing enough iron. Oh, you already have. Okay. In that case, I know what I'm going to do with these excavators, at least one of them. I come over here. L. And we're going to take out this mountain. Let's see, go to there at least. Get a little bit more here. There. This one will go like that. This one will go like this. All there. This one goes like this. And come back in this way. That. I know we don't have mining designations things yet. That's fine. We go all the way over there though. Just for fun. Let's go ahead and set up a mining tower here. You are configured for... It's fine. Did I miss? I missed. Oh, it's gotta be bigger than that. Up to there. That looks alright. Was that you that got the job? It was, because you're rolling on over there. Alright, so this is gonna create some iron here. Ivan Prime, welcome in. They're on the YouTubes. A, which is this one, which we have a bucket, but we don't have a station. Starting island, iron ore train. Alright, good. You here. Do this. And then we need to also build this one over here. Which goes in here. Is you, yes. This can be deleted. Then we can put in a belt here. We were elevating these? Yes, we were. And we need to be able to supply at least 192, which is at least a Mark II. We also need to provide that steel or that iron to this to make this steel over here too, and it's got to go via truck. So this will allow for pickups, truck pickups. So the trucks can take it from here and carry it over to the other one. Not my favorite thing to do, but that's what we're going to do anyway. Now let's see. This, I guess. And then you... You know what? Nope. Let's move you over here. Make it so. And this will go like this. Cool. There we are. There you go. Never did put that output for that hydrogen to go down to this, where the hell down here, instead of having the bucket there. Probably alright. Do we have graphite on the rails, or was that rubber and plastic? We didn't put graphite. We thought about graphite, we hadn't done it yet. Because we also hadn't decided which one we thought was most important. Alright, that should get that going. We need trains, though. Do this and copy. You will go to a new route called iron ore. It needs to be reddish. We'll do this one. Iron ore is the name. LMNOP. Just typed in iron ore. Probably would be easier. Check both of these boxes for reasons that I don't really have a good answer for. And then we can check that, and then we can put this new train in that route. Build, please. Make it so. Should be fine. This needs a new schedule. I had to stop over here. I want it to be full there. And then add a stop. I want it to be empty here. That'll do. Oh, this is, melting iron train station. And did that F up the route? No, it did not. Excellent. Alright. That train's getting made, here. And it'll go under the iron ore route when the time comes. You are here and you are excavating. Excavation. Excellent excavation. Filling that in. Excellent. I get limestone here. Oh, I know how I got limestone here. Let's allow for pickups of this dirt and the rock. We will almost certainly have at some point. I'll allow the limestone to get picked up too. It probably won't, but I'll allow it. And we have some coal here too. I'll allow for pickups of that too. How's it going here? Outputting. How's it going over here? You're a little frozen there, buddy. I think we can delete all of these now. For better or for worse. I have a bunch of stuff to then sort. It's going to be in here. And like I said, I'll have to set up some temporary stations to handle all that. Alright, you will go in here. And you will go in here. Let's Unity make those so, because this one's going to need to have some place to dump its products anyway. And then this will go here. Let's cancel this. And bring this one in like that. And then we can delete this part. Make it so. Morphine, medical equipment, and antibiotics I saw too. Let's see, some of that just goes into here, right? Morphine does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow for deliveries here via truck. And which one are you? This one? Pause it. Antibiotics. Oh, that's right, we have to fix that too. Are these? Trucks actually won't be able to reach that, will they? No, they will not. Alright, so instead, I'll take a belt from here, out this way. To a temporary box. This will be antibiotics. Quest all. Unity, Unity. We'll take care of those. It'll just bring them into this one, but that's fine. We'll eventually process all those through. And I forgot what the other one was. Medical equipment? We probably have more now. Medical equipment. We don't have more. Interesting. Medical equipment goes into here. Comes out of there. Okay. In that case, let's pause you, and you. And you go into this one. Upper? Yeah, the upper here. We can just plug that in like this. Take it out like this. And into another temporary box over here. Medical equipment. Unity, Unity. And that should take care of those things. It just might be a little bit of time before they all get here. But we have not much left, actually. It'll become problematic. We'll see. Somebody come and get that stuff, please. Why are you still here? Can I delete you? Apparently not. Alright. You need to be demandy. Demandy. Did I mess thing up here? Oh, they can't get there. Ha ha ha. Of course, you idiot. That's gonna come out here then. All the way out there. Delete that. Unity. Unity. Perfect. Unity. Okay. Those are all good. And here these come. Uh-oh. We got 4 morphine back. How do we do that? Morphine was the one that went into this one at the end, right? Yeah. How did we do that? Okay, come on and bring it down. Once again. Need to boost our flops a bit here. See what the haul truck's up to, too. Just go maximum, it's fine. Oh, it's done. Okay, good, even better. I bet you I know what those are complaining about. They're complaining about this. No, actually, oh yeah, right there. That's what they're complaining about. It's right in there. Let's take this out all the way down to there. We can also, though, square this back off again. And we can put some more of these in place. There. Make it so. And then take out these also then. The ones down here at the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can all be deleted. Alright, well here's hoping you have the stuff now. Let's do this again. This belt is done. Goodbye. Truck must have still been en route. Getting sparse here. Maybe we have this whole mountain to take out yet, and we will take that mountain out. I think I'm going to tweak this area a bit, given kind of where we're at here. Not there. That. Over here. Back with your sustenance to watch. I appreciate that. Alright, so this should be working now. Did I break? You? Oh, you. There you go. Play a game called Outworld Station. Yes, I did. I haven't played it in a while, though. What did I make her get, Jonathan? I made... Oh, we're talking about Papu? I haven't touched it in a while. I think there's been at least one, maybe two updates since the last time I looked at it. I do need to get back to it and take a look at that. But yeah, I do play it. It's really good. Surprising in a way, but also not. I mean, it's good. This should... No. Yeah, this should allow trucks to pick up from it. Same here. Once it fills the station up... No, wait, we did this. Never mind. Shut up, Wally. Step back. We have an output there. I screwed up. Alright. There and there. Putting it out here. Wally, you're an idiot. It was me. Could have been. I'm guilty of that. A lot of people accuse me of getting them into stuff that they had no idea about. So yes, I'm guilty of that. A lot of acid here. Before we started the last major update, everything changed into play. Ooh, well then I'll have to plan for that a little bit then too. I kind of usually just jump in blindly. I might need more sugar. Where's sugar at? I kind of usually just jump in blindly, and if I can't do that, then I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Let's step this up a bit. There, maybe. And we can process more sugar. I think it's just a buffering issue, like we need to buffer more of it up. We'll probably have to take that back down again, but it's fine for now. So now that we have this gigantic open area, we can do our oil build, and we can figure out what else we're gonna do. We do still need to rebuild vehicle parts. A good place to build those could potentially be over here with this other stuff, because there's a lot of the same materials here, but we'll figure that out. I want to take out this Iron Mountain before we do that, and we may or may not get that far. Say no more and leave me in my blindness. I appreciate that too. So oil. I want to quadruple one of these builds. We have 3 of them, so we'll take all 3 of them down as part of this process and end up with just one big one, for whatever that's worth. So I think what I want to do is start with beginning here, kind of. That'll be this. More or less. Do we keep this the same? More or less. Take this hydrogen pipe out. It probably won't stay there. What I would like to do with this is stamp these together. It'll let me do it. It won't really let me do it. What we need to do, hopefully I planned this correctly. What we need to do is get a pipe connector here. That. This and like that. And then I should be able to take one of these sides off completely and snap them together. Should. Yeah. Basically like that. You're complaining. Oh yeah, you'll need a connector there too. Let's do that. Here. There. And I think I'll also need a connector. Here. There's an upgrade to this pipe. Let's see. Carl's Jr. You must live in the southwest U.S. someplace, I'm guessing. We don't have Carl's Jr. Yep. Right. Arizona. We need to do something else with these as well. And I think the way to handle this part is to take this out that far. Same here. Change the way these connect to their neighbors. A restaurant that nowhere else in the world has Eggies. Yeah, never heard of it. What are they? Are they known for something special? Oops, I left this off. Shit. That's a pain. This in there. Eggies? I managed to break that too. Best frozen slushie in the world. I like slushies. What is your problem? You cannot find path. You know, take candle. See, we're going way too far away there. Did I botch something here? Wait, here. Did I botch something here? We have yet to have a train come into this yet. Maybe a little redundant, I think. But on the other hand, you must have gotten some iron ore already. Because you're processing it. What is your problem? Let's go into set direction mode here. That's fine. Will you let me not drive it, but direct it down the path a bit here? Can you go this far? You can. Okay. Can you go this far? You can. Can you go... Well, you should be able to go at least all the way down to here. Italian deli sandwiches. Nice. Is the problem right here? Problem could be right here. There it is. Make it so. Where's that train? There you are. Long train running. They want to put a second one of these on the run. Yep, that'll do it. All right, let's make a copy of this. Make it so. You need a lot of iron ore. All right, excellent. You did it. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, oil stuff here. Oil be doing this now. This here, let's just do pass across with these. Here and here. That I guess, but I don't know that I like the way that pipe ran. I may want to redo that pipe. Yeah, let's redo those pipes. This one and that one and this one all get redone. Like that. The output looks okay. Some of these bus lines might need a bit more oomph. I'm going to leave the crude like it is, although this other stuff... Not sure. All right, so let's try copy of this again. It should hopefully snap in properly there. Not there because I didn't make those long enough. That's fine. Those will probably need to get redone anyway. And that makes 4. So this will take in 4 times 2 times 60 crude. What's that, 480? I also need one more stamp down here. Not for the whole thing, but just for this output pipe. I'll do this. I could do one singular Mark IV pipe for this. I don't know if that's a great plan. We're gonna end up with a 8 station. So I might want to have 4 pipes coming out. 1 for each of these here. Might. We also have in here input for something or other. Output for sour and input for steam. Right, steam. Okay. This output pipe over here needs to be tweaked a bit too. This upper one, which is the hydrogen pipe, it's going to need to get tweaked, but I don't know what how I want to tweak it yet. So we're going to leave it alone. But that's one module. That is this module made redonkulous. And then we're going to need to have this. We're going to need to have 4 of these, processing all of the brown. They will produce 36 and 6. 4 of them making 36 means that I need 6 of these, processing that down. Right? 4 times 36 divided by 24 is 6 of those. So we can do something like this, and then again, this would be like module 2, and then we need to have 6 of these connected to that. That will be... Is that going to be okay? I think we have them that way anyways. No, we want them separated by 1 more or 2 more blocks. For pipe elevation reasons. Like that. That'll be the next module. Obviously it'll have all the pipes in it. And then the third module will take in all of this diesel. 24 at a time. We're making 36 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 12 of those here. And those are making 18. Just 216 divided by 24, which is 9. We'll have 12 of these guys. Right? Yes, 12 of these guys. Going into 9 of these guys. Two, 4, 6, 8. Might do 10 just for symmetry reasons, but yeah. We could put this and this next to each other and have them overlapping. By that bit there and that bit there. The only problem is then I add extra to this space, so maybe not. But something like that, that'd be the next module. And then we'll have to figure out how much of this crap we're going to have, but it's going to be, let's see, 12 times 8 plus 24 times 8 plus 4 times 6 plus 24 times 6 plus 12 times 6 plus 9 times 24. $744 fuel gas divided by 24 is 31 of these hydrogen reformers. Yeah, 31 hydrogen reformers. Call that 32 just for symmetry reasons, probably. Who complaining about? Oh. Okay, you're fine now. You came down off the mountain. Why they can't do that all the time, but whatever. And that would be the final block of this. And then we'll have all the plastic, all the rubber, all the ammonia, all the acid being made in their own blocks too. That's kind of the thought. I don't know how that's going to work out in practice, but it's kind of the thought anyway. So that's going to mean we have 744, well, 31 times 28 plus, let's make it hydrogen, U, 9 times 8. Plus U, 6 times 8 plus U, 8 times 8. $1,052 hydrogen being made in all of this. And then we're going to end up consuming quite a bit. Some of it going into this here, which is 9 times 4. That's 54. No, that's 36. And then we're going to need to have a bunch of steam, which I'm not even going to bother doing the total calculations on yet. We aren't using both of these, but even if we are, then we need to have 72 times 8. So 1052 minus 9 times 4 minus 72 times 8, which isn't the truth, is 440 remaining. That's how much surplus hydrogen we're going to make out of this thing. We're going to make more than that because that 72 times 8 is too high. But yeah, that's insane. Use hydrogen? No, use steam. Okay. That's insane. It won't be that low because we aren't going to be using that much for steam, but we're going to be using a lot of steam. We're using a lot of the other stuff here. So, it's past time, so we need to finish up for the night. We'll keep working on this. It's not going to be a constant, non-stop process, I don't think. I think we'll work on it a little bit. Then we'll also work on something else, and then we'll come back to it, just because I think it'll drive me nuts to do it non-stop. But because we also need to work on getting food situated, which means probably me doing some terraforming out here. I think that's a good plan. I'll do that off camera. I would like to take out these mountains here. I would like to hopefully fill this back all in with rock and stuff here. See how that plays out. And then we will make excavators complaining about... Oh yeah, you can't get down there now because you scooped out... Yeah, you're an idiot. Alright, because you scooped out all the good stuff here out of the way. Let's do a little bit of a land bridge here. To there. There you go. Maybe you can get to that, maybe not. Hard to tell. But we'll see. I'll give you some more to scoop out here too, because we need to scoop out more here. But we will we'll continue this factory rebuilding and all of that in the next little bit. So for now though, let's find ourselves a raid target and get out of here. How about Mr. Taco playing Blacksmith Master? That was a fun game. I played that for a bit on the YouTube. So check that out over there on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. I'll probably come back to that game too, along with the aforementioned Outworld Station, just to see what's going on with them, how they've been changed and whatnot. Also, join us on Discord, Chill Gaming Friends Discord. That's Calidorn, Jeff, Lana, and myself as your hosts, and we kind of just hang out, talk about games, technology, share memes. We also have some community games running, Eco and Factorio at the moment, with options for more. If there's interest, by all means, let us know if you have interest in other games that you might want us to set up a server for. And also, we play community games on Friday night that are just kind of chill games you can just drop into. You don't have to be there week to week. And you don't have to, it's not like a plot or something you have to remember. And they're usually free, or at least very cheap. So come and join us for that, and we will, hopefully see you there. That's on Friday nights. In the meantime, Thursday, we'll be back again with more Captain of Industry, as well as Saturday. And then and then Sunday, of course, for RV There Yet. But for now, we will leave this here, and we will raid Mr. Taco and see what's going on in Blacksmith Master. Papu, thank you again for the raid, and everybody else, thank you for the chats and the redeems, and we'll see you all again on Thursday for more Captain of Industry. Have a good one. Bye for now.